Sleeping on an ice lake, in weather that is minus 30 degrees Celsius, persist for a day, you can get the title even the king of the wilderness are frostbitten. Moreover, you can only bring the specified items. This is obviously an unprofitable deal, is one of them, but still 30,000 people participated in this wilderness area designated by the program team. There is nothing alive to be seen on the ice lake, which is more than minus 30 degrees. Besides snow, there's only ice debris, which is not a good thing for Luca. I wonder if he regrets taking part in the challenge. He found a sheltered reed field and used a trenching tool to clear the snow on the ground. We don't need a very big place, only need a venue of about 5 square meters. After clearing the snow, there was a thick layer of sharp ice on the ground. Explain that this location is still above the lake water, where Luca is setting up a black tent. After the tent was set up, the dog excitedly kept running around the campground. Take out the rope and fix it on the ground. He tied the tent securely with a rope, and then he shoveled snow with a shovel. Cover the corners of the tent so that even in an 8-level gale, it won't be blown away. I cut down some reeds that had already completely dried inside and take out the inflatable mattress. Then stomp on it a few times to make it round and plump, which we brought secretly without the program team knowing. In order to win the first place, I'm going all out. If I get caught, I'll lose everything. After settling the accommodation, finding a place to eat is a big problem. Any food around me. But for those who have already experienced the wilderness journey, who has been here for almost a year, there must be something delicious he needs under this ice and start working on the ice and snow. I have to say, this ice layer started knocking for about 10 minutes and finally knocked a big round hole. It's about 20 centimeters thick. I just saw the lake water beneath the ice layer. Luke used a shovel to clear the debris at the entrance of the hole when the ice scoop came out, and it looked like it wanted to jump down and catch fish. Chiseled out a second ice cave about 7 or 8 meters away from the first one. It looks like Luca is going to fish in these ice caves. After a lot of work, my shoes are all soaked in ice water. Helplessly, had to temporarily stop working to deal with all the water stains on his body. Luca has a lot of socks with him. Otherwise, we won't be able to last long in this environment of minus 30 degrees, frozen into popsicles. After replacing his equipment, he lit up the little to your frozen hands and feet. Take out the large sandwich I bought last year. I quickly made and took out the socks that were wrapped in a blue plastic bag. Let's just wear them as waterproof socks for now. Hang another pair of Linland socks on the dog reed. That jumped around on the reeds for half a day also got its own delicious treat. Life is so tough that it's better to be a dog than a human. Luca took out his treasure smallest fishing line. I made a simple fishing tool and hung bait on one end of the fishing hook. Do the same thing in each ice hole under the lake water. The fish under the lake are so hungry in winter. The fish is very small, but it's been a long time for fish that eat it has a fatal temptation. Luke dug several ice caves again. We put 5 or 6 hooks in each hole. Then we just have to wait for the whale underwater to take the bait. Taking advantage of the time when the fish bite the reed fragments, light up the reeds and put your numb feet directly on them. The weather at minus 30 degrees is no joke. If you're not careful, staying here as the temperature is getting lower and lower. The left front hoof of the dog over there has also been frostbitten, and its paw is constantly bleeding. Spray alcohol on the dog and wrap it with gauze repeatedly. The dog that has been bandaged looks much more docile now. I quietly squatted in the tent and didn't bounce back and forth anymore. It seems that the cold weather has taught him how to be a dog. I used a small kettle to boil some lake water and poured myself a cup of pu'er tea. After drinking, I took out the sleeping bag and unloaded all the tent zippers and then warm up your feet. The first night on the ice, lake just passed. The sun is very bright early the next day. Let's light a big bonfire to warm up our bodies that have been frozen all night. And there's another layer of thick ice on the frozen bait from yesterday's fishing. And shovel off yesterday's bait really didn't let Luca down. With a gentle pull, a fat carp was lifted up, and then I checked it again. I caught more than 20 big fish in just a short while of ice fishing. Luca excitedly rewarded the dog with a treat. Luke successfully endured a challenging day on the ice lake. I wonder what the program team will reward him with. Would you dare to accept the challenge of sleeping on the ice lake for one night if you were given 5,000 yuan?